we go into the Carnival, and we take you on a time lapse. And by the time the show is finished, of course, we're in the Caribbean, where we come from, but by then, everybody's just shirtless, just going crazy. You know what I'm saying to you?
Saca fed, 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 saca fed. You that mean what's good? Now what's good? What's good? What's good? Now what's good? What's good?
What's the message behind your new album, Carnival 3?
The Carnival 3 is called, you know, the fall and rise of a refugee. And the idea is like, it's okay. And if you notice, like, we put out the Carnival, then after that, we put out a mixtape called Inspired. And all these themes are going together. It's like the idea of saying, because what's really an album today? At the end of the day, right? So think about that. An album's really a mixtape, right? And what's really a mixtape is the old school 45s. Like, it's like, you know, you have one out today, 3 days later you put another rhythm out, and the entire message is saying it's not what you do when you fall, but mostly what you do when you rise. And this is the celebration of the rise, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm a prodigy of my environment. Like, I'm from those statistics where they say we ain't supposed to make it, you know what I mean? Myrtle capital, like, and a lot of us get deported back, you know what I mean, because of certain lifestyles and things that we have to subject to. So this is a celebration of life, right?
So with that, are you thinking about running for president again?
No, I ran for president, and when I ran at the time, it was an urgency, right? Because history will always tell the tale of the truth, right? So in 100 years, we all gonna be dead. And then in another 200 years, there's constantly gonna be stories. So when you go back to like the Wyclef stories, I didn't want it to be like, oh, he was responsible for 100 million records worth of work. Then his people had an earthquake, and where the hell was he? He was from the village. So the story gonna say, yo, when his people needed him, he went out there, he built a paramilitary, he tried to take over the country. In the process of that, they tried to kill him, you know what I mean? And he still rose to the occasion. What I was trying to go for in my country was, I wanted a younger government, because I felt if the government starts young, then as it grows, we got a place to go, you know what I mean? Even if it could be a little messed up now, but at the end of the day, if it's based from the level of youth, then you have places to go. But if you got people running the country that's like 80, 90, I mean, where the hell we gonna go? And I broke the cycle, and now we have like a younger government in power. So I'm back doing what I do, back being a rock star. You know what I mean?
That's
if my
right.
country ever calls, they already know how I get down.
What helped you adapt when you moved here at 9?
I mean, when I came to America, you know, it's like once upon a time in America. It's that kind of story. Like, we grow up in the projects, you know what I mean? And me and my brother, we was in the Project Roots, Marlboro Project. And I looked at him, and he said, what you gonna be? I said, well, my mama can't live like this. I'm be a gangster. And then I said, so you know what you gotta be? He's like, nah. So you gotta be a lawyer, because you gotta get me out of trouble. And he's a lawyer today. He's like a big lawyer in California. And thank God I ain't no damn gangster. I'm a musical gangster, you know what I'm saying? So, but hip hop gave me a sense of belonging. Like, it let me know, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna join a gang, join a hip hop gang. Like, join the Taggers, the Breakers. You know, it was adventurous. Like, you know, you can still go to jail, but for minor things. You know what I mean? It's like you get caught tagging on the train. And it was, so you found yourself part of a different kind of culture, but that accepted all of us. So it didn't matter if you was Latino, Caribbean, black, white, none. As long as you was part of the hip hop, you can rhyme, you can sing. The only thing that determines you being big in this gang is your skills and how far you're willing to take your skills. I remember like a few years ago, I was in the studio with Chance, you know, and we was doing some stuff. Now, Chance is a great blueprint, because what happens is the power is really in your hands right now. If I go on my phone right now, it's like, for example, we got the song out called Saca Fed, and I got a Saca Fed challenge, and I go on my timeline, and I see a kid took the record, and he literally flipped it to Spanish. Spanglish. And I'm like, who the hell is this kid? So now I post him up, and he's like, yo, Clef, we gotta work. And I'm like, send me your SoundCloud. This is the power of it's like no one really got an excuse now. Because when we was coming up, we didn't have this access. It was an A&R. And he would be sitting in front of you and telling you what's dope or not. And you like, you're not dope, I'm dope. You don't know what's dope. So the idea now is we want all of the youth to understand that the power is definitely in their hands. And you have to really be honest with yourself. And that really determines how far you go. Because a lot of people be saying, okay, I'm as nice as Mayweather, or I can make it to the Olympics. But in our arena, it's very small. Like, we really punch. I'm a puncher. Like, we really punch. At the end of the day, we play all the positions of the board. So if somebody is saying they're a singer, I mean, I know Lauryn Hill since she was 13. I know Beyonce since she was 15. I was in the studio with Whitney. So use your blueprint and be so competitive with your work. And never, every day, I don't think I'm nice yet. I think I'm trying to be nice. And I think I'm trying to get to what I got to get to. Once you feel that comfortability and you feel like you're nice, then it's over. So I always say every day should be hunger. You know what I mean? And that, if you got that hunger and that discipline, that gets you to where you need to go to in the long run. You know what I'm saying?
How was your experience working with Celia Cruz?
Man, Celia Cruz was one of the most incredible, you know, it's like no words for Celia. I mean, she's the queen of queens. And I really got to spend quality time with her, like, you know, and then I just soaked up everything that she had to tell me. So it's like, that's exactly what I'm telling you. So if you a Latin artist and you know, you're a female, you better know who the hell Celia Cruz is. Like, if you don't know who that is. So when you see like Shakira and them, it's like they all study, like they know that blueprint. Everyone understands who Celia is. So everybody just make sure they do their homework. You there? That's it.
Ça qu'a fait, 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 ça qu'a fait.